Hello and welcome. My name is James Bates with USX Systems. We're here with another Cisco Webex Board tutorial. Today, we're going to be covering annotation and how you can use the board to help facilitate real-time annotation and collaboration on a number of documents. So, if you see behind me, sharing my laptop screen, you'll see that we've already connected the Webex board to my Teams account. If you want any more information about how you can go about doing that, we'll have a link in the description below to a previous video where we've covered this topic. For now, we'll move forward. Now, there are two ways that you can share files to the board in order to annotate them. The first is to share from the screen of a connected device directly, while the second is to share the file into the Webex space which you wish to be sharing. Now, you'll see here, actually on the chat, that we've already connected a file to this Webex space. I've dropped it into the chat, and any document which is dropped into the chat or shared in any way is available for annotation on the Webex board. So, since we already have this one here, let's start with that. So, if you'd like to open up an existing document in order to annotate it on the Webex board, first you'll need to connect to the space, as previously mentioned, and then you want to click here on Files. This will open up a view that will show you every file which has been uploaded onto the Webex board. For now, there's only this one, but there could be very many in the future, and we'll click on that. That will bring it up in a more enlarged view. Now, if you see down here in the corner, hidden all the way over here, is a little squiggly line. Now, in order to annotate the document, we're going to want to click on that. That line is going to take a photo of the screen and turn it into an editable whiteboard. Please pardon the resolution. Try to zoom that out a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's going to stick. So from here, you can do all numbers of things. You can treat this as a whiteboard on which you can draw whatever you'd like on top of the image. If you'd like to put some arrows in, feel free. If you'd like to make some circles, get some little red crossing out going on, you can do that as well. Even if you want to put up sticky notes, say we want to rename this thing, it's going to be named something else, you can change the color, you can do that as well. All of this will be saved in real time as if it was a normal whiteboard onto the Webex space. So whenever you're done making whatever changes you'd like, you'll want to push down here again, down on the Done button. Once it's done, you'll see it'll tell you that the annotation has been saved as a whiteboard, and it'll go back to just having the normal file open. If you want to exit that, you'll just push the main button, and you'll end up back here on the menu screen. Now, if you come back over here to our laptop, you'll see that if I could navigate over to Content and then Whiteboards, well, there's now a new whiteboard over here. Well, I can't edit it right now, but you will be able to view it. Well, actually, it appears to have disappeared. Oh, here it is. You'll be able to open the whiteboard in a moment. Sorry, and you can see all the changes that we made to the image have all been maintained. And furthermore, if I'd like to make more changes from the laptop, I'm free to do so. And those changes will also be saved. So that's how you'll use an existing file for annotation purposes. But what about a file that, say, the presenter comes in with and you want to share? For that, you'll want to connect their laptop both to Teams and then or to the board using a HDMI cable and share their screen. If you use HDMI cable, it should share on them more or less automatically. First, we'll choose the screen that we want to share here, screen 1. And you'll see after a moment here, it'll start saying that I began a wireless share. We want to demonstrate that these two devices are not directly connected. The laptop can be remote in any location, more or less. So once we've come to here, we'll open up the same image here, and you'll come back over here to the Webex board. Now, at any time during the live presentation on the Webex board, you can click on here, and now click this squiggly line up in the top left corner. That will do the exact same thing. You'll once again get an image here that you can edit however you please. This will take the entire screen of whatever was shared. So you'll notice that we now have a smaller document instead of just opening this image file, which from before. But you're still free to make whatever edits. This could be a web page. This could be any number of things instead of just a simple diagram. When you're done, much like before, you'll press Done. And now you'll be presented two options. The first one is simply Resume, and that will take you back to the screen that's being shared as if nothing had happened. You also have the option to push Stop. If you push Stop, that will end the remote presentation and take you back to your whiteboard screen where you can see we've now added a new whiteboard. Once again, this new whiteboard, if we come back here to the laptop, can be easily viewed from the Teams space. It'll be right over here in content. So this concludes our presentation about how to add annotations to documents using the Cisco Webex Board. Once again, my name is James with Ubisec Systems, and I'm glad that we've been able to help you today.